again. This is my second video. It's the first time I do this publicly and talk about these things publicly. This is a video about my journey and about my life and what I've been going through with my way of perceiving the world, as I say. And I talked about my first years, how I felt when I was in school, and also when I was little, since I perceived the whole world had the same value for me as humans, as animals, as everything. I could easily be not so focused what I was doing when it was about learning environment when I started school. So one example is when we had gymnastics. I didn't understand the concept of it and the way of thinking game and competition, because that wasn't in my world. I didn't understand why we need to compete, or this way of thinking about diversity. And also because my mind was elsewhere, my body didn't follow me, and I felt quite clumsy. It didn't want to, however I moved it, it just was a bit in the way. That's how I felt it. Although later on I was really good in physical movements, and I did jazz ballet, and I also did running, rock climbing, all those things, cycling a lot. But when I was really young, it's like the body didn't want to move properly. And I also realized that this was the part of probably a previous experience I didn't have in this life, maybe in other lives, I don't know. But it's like I'm not supposed to move this body in the way I want, or my consciousness is so much elsewhere, which many children, they are so in tune with the universe in a different way than we adults are, unless we tap into it. So, and that was one experience. And the other thing was about food. I refused to eat when I was little. I didn't like food, or if it was only a certain food. I didn't have the need for eating. And I know my parents, they took me, or my mother, she took me to a place where, well, they basically forced me to be fed. And I got injections, and that was not the best experience. But, and I can understand as a mother, it's quite difficult when a child don't want to eat. And this continued up to school. And it's like, I didn't understand what was the point of eating, right? So until I turned 6 and I started to eat, and I didn't know why. So this with the senses, how the body's functioning, it was together with my awareness of sensing the whole world as a whole. And this unawareness, how to use the body, how it should function. It was like I was unconscious in this bliss. I don't know how to call it. And I had other experiences little, when I just disappeared into a big light. Anyway, and that's another part of this. So if you want to still listen, I'm going to do another video, and it would be lovely if you would join me.